beauties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brene and this is Voguish Beauty. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I tint my lace on my lace closure wig units and on my frontal wig units. So stay tuned and keep watching. So before we get started, I want to go through the tools or the products that you will need in order to tint your lace closure. So first, you're going to need a mixing bowl. You're gonna need a brush to mix, gloves. You're gonna need something to like tint the actual developer and powder when it's mixed. So developer, lightener, aluminum foil, and of course you're going to need your closure. Essentially, I take my bowl, I take some of the lightener, and the closure isn't that big, so I'm not going to use too much. I'll probably just use like 2 little cups. No, I think that's a lot. Maybe 2, like a cup and a half is what I'll use. And then I'm going to take my developer, and I'm just going to pour some of that into the lightener. You want it to be like a milky consistency, not really powdery, so I'm just gonna stir that. You want it to be like creamy, not like liquidy. So I might need a little bit more. So like so, and you want to just mix it until you get the desired consistency that you want. Nice, I feel like this is enough, especially just for this little baby closure. Oh, it has a strong smell, so beware. Just take a little bit of your color, and you're gonna just put like a drop or 2. Or drop and a half. Okay, so now that it is blended to desired perfection, I would take my glove now. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna take some foil. This should be enough. I'm gonna lay down the foil, push that to the side, and then I'm gonna take my closure and I'm going to lay that flat so you guys can see. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and I'm literally gonna take a little bit. Like, don't press it into the hair. Like, you want to kind of just lay it on the lace. You don't want to press it into the actual closure. You just kind of want it to be on the lace. Like, don't push it, just smooth it around the closure like butter. Do not press it in because you will actually dye your hair. And so you can take it a little bit up to the front where the baby hairs are or would be essentially, and you just want to just smooth it very lightly. That's why I got a little one of these and not a big one. And you just want to like smooth it through. Do not let it go through that lace. Oh my goodness. Just let it sit on top of the lace. I cannot stress that enough. Do not press in too hard because you will be upset with yourself. I've done it many times before, like a dummy, and I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And it went through too far. And yeah. So you just want to make sure it's not getting on the actual hair and that you're just solely covering the lace. So your final product should look something like this. And see how it's not really going too far into it? See how it's not gone like past where it needed to go? You can see it a little bit, but not really. So I would just kind of let this sit. I'm gonna actually flip it over so this part actually lays on top of the aluminum foil. So you want to let that sit for about 10 to 15 minutes essentially, just so it can tint the lace. And I'm just gonna let it do its thing. So you want to take your closure, and now you just want to rinse that bleach. My hair is colored too, so that's why it's leaking all that red stuff. And you just want to scrub out any of the extra bleach. So this is what your product should now kind of look like. I could have left the bleach on for a little bit longer, but I could have left the bleach on a little longer, but it looks pretty good, I should say. And what I like to do is I like to take foundation or concealer and I'll go over top of it and tint it with that. Or I'll take a tea bag and I'll heat it up and dip it, and then the tea will stain the lace. But I think this is pretty good for now. I could have left the bleach on just a little longer, but you know, we can make it work. And that is a short and simple way on how you guys can tint your lace closures. You can always leave the bleach on longer. I just get really scared because I don't want it to dye the hair, especially with the hair being dyed already this burgundy color. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for my very next video. And I hope you guys all have a Voguish day. Bye.